How do you sum it up?
We're proud of their efforts all year, and then today it was probably their ability to be clean and fundamentally sound going forward and taking their opportunities. And obviously that third quarter was a major gap in the game. I just thought they lifted their physicality and intensity, and for a 15-minute period or so we were just getting knocked off the ball a bit too easily, and that's finals footy, and it'll be a great lesson for us moving forward.
Is that the big lesson? Like the gap between home and away finals footy suddenly elevates when you're in at half time and then it was gone 10 minutes later?
To be honest, it's there all year, but it just means you're playing against quality sides that have done it most consistently throughout the season. That's why Carlton are in the position that they're in, and have been such a damaging side all year, is because they bring that physicality consistently. That's been a big improvement for us. But there was a gap and periods today where they were a bit stronger in that part of the game, and early as well. Because we were getting a little bit overwhelmed in the contest, we just lost our layering a little bit, and they got us done on the outside. So there were just a couple of patches in the game where that was the case, and they sort of built their game off that, put it on the scoreboard, whereas we fought admirably all day and just couldn't take our opportunities the other way.
What do you think your team will have learned from their first experience in finals?
Heaps. I think they take great belief out of the season and the fact that they earned the position that we were in, and then it's just that. It's, I think, you sit here watching Carlton today, North Melbourne last night, just their ability to be physical for 4 quarters, be fundamentally sound and predictable to each other. It's just those things that, it's nothing fancy that finals teams like Carlton do better. It's just that they do it more consistently and, have those competitors all over the ground. So, we've prided ourselves in that throughout this year. Couldn't sustain it for 4 quarters today, and that's the difference. So it's a credit to Carlton with the quality that they were able to produce in the conditions. We just go back to work on it. It's nothing new, nothing we don't know. We just got to put some more time into it, which I'm really confident we'll do.
Takes months and sometimes years to put on that size to be able to compete in that. Is that you are a young group? Is it just a matter of stepping stones and going through the work to get yourselves?
That's it. Time and reps. I was in the warm up and just noticed Shera 50 games. It's like, far out. That's happened quickly. But just her experience across those 50 games and the time that she's put into her game, it's just that. But I think the other thing that gives us confidence today is some of our shining lights were our young ones. So the talent and competitiveness they've got, we put a bit more time into them. I'm really confident that they'll get there and be able to become those consistent finals type players. But the great foundation we've laid is their belief and their want to get in and work together. They've got that now, and we just go back to the drawing board, try and really narrow in on a couple of things that are going to give us big bang for buck next year. Good starting point will be more strength and conditioning in our fundamentals, but just more work ahead of us. But that was the message coming into today, that when you eventually get there and have success, it's these moments that make it more satisfying. It's like, you got to endure losses like today and have experiences like today, regroup, try and improve, go again. It's just that process repeated that will get us there, and that's what makes it satisfying when you do.
How's Painter? I know she played on, but it did look like she took a bit of a scare, a bit of a knock with that.
Yeah, always a concern when player goes down holding their knee, but we were really confident. The fact that she got back out there straight away once she was strapped up and was able to compete, and I thought played her role for the rest of the game. I think, we're not too concerned that it's anything overly serious, and she's got a bit of time to rest it up for a little while now, but knowing Lou, she'll be back to work pretty soon.
And Bill Smith with the hamstring operation, for her to go out that way.
She was flat. It was funny, had my headset on up in the coach's box. I could hear her pumping our messages, getting around with energy for the rest of the team. So she'll be disappointed, and it was a bit tricky to manage with one down on the bench and an important player. But credit to her for the energy she brought despite her disappointment.
Another strong performance from Ella, but do you feel like in the midfield you need a bit more support and a few more ball winners to flush that out a little bit?
We'll keep growing in that space. Courtney Rowley's ability to find the footy and be that sort of distributor in there has been missed, and yeah, so that's left a gap in our midfield. I thought at times Swanee's come in and played that role really well. Opportunities throughout the year to inject Wrench in that space, but we'll just keep working on their craft and, I'm sure they will improve.
What did you make of the matchup of Wrench on Poppy's side?
Yeah, Poppy's a good player. We love Wrenchy. The way that she competes on all different types and just plays a role for the team. She's a competitor. I thought, Poppy had her moments, but I thought a few times with Wrench really under the pump, some of the 50-50s she halved or came up with were pretty impressive as well.
Played a lot of finals yourself. Like, what's one of these days like for building experience for the group? It's not like 1 or 2 games. It always feels like it's almost worth the season.
Yeah. Well, experience is the pressure, the what's at stake, stand there in the national anthem. All these things are things to put in your back pocket as experiences that they'll build off and they'll be better for. But every game's a bit like that, 80 minutes of development and lots of experiences in it. But they'll take plenty out of it. And I think the biggest thing is just that belief that, we got to finals and a game more than 10 other teams in the competition. So it gives us good confidence that the work we're doing is helping and helping us progress, and we just got to double down on it now. So that won't take care of things heading into the next off-season, but that belief gives you the enthusiasm to do the work that you need to do.
The emotional roller coaster this group went through this time last week, do you have any sort of sense of how they levelled out and sort of got themselves up for today?
I thought they managed the week really well. You can't, in the end, like once we lost to Carlton on Friday night, you can't control what plays out from there. But I thought they struck a really good balance of, don't pretend that it's not emotional. There's a lot riding on it. They wanted a crack at finals. But by Monday, they come in, really reset themselves, were clear about what was important throughout the week, trained really well on Wednesday. Can't fault their prep. We just ran into a better side today.
And how's the emotion now down there?
Oh, they're disappointed. Disappointed in the result. They came here to play and win, but I think once that initial disappointment settles, they'll be proud of their improvement and, they'll be ready to rest up, then crack in and get back to work.